Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Myself Baisakhi Das. Today I am going to discuss one of the most important topic, that is intelligent agents. It is one of the most important part of artificial intelligence. So let's start. First of all, what is an agent? Agent is anything like machine, human beings or robots. Agent can be anything. Let us explain through a simple diagram. For example, it starts from the point environment. The atmosphere of the environment percept or sense. Another name of sense is percept. The atmosphere of the environment percept or sense with the different kind of sensors, which is known as an agent. Means the atmosphere of the environment sense the nature with their different kind of sensors, which is known as an agent, and on the basis of the agent all the actions are performed, which is known as actuator. Another name of action is actuator, which is worked on the basis of effectors. And on the basis of the actions, the effectors are worked. And again, on the basis of the actions, it is again set to the environment. An example of effectors is, for example, hands, legs, mouth, etc. So this is the simple explanation only on the topic agents. Then, what are the goals of agent? There are three different goals of agent: high performance, optimized result, and rational agents. Rational agents is also known as right agent. Optimized result means result should be always correct and the performance should be high. One of the three goals is this. Then one of the most important point on agent is this: P's. PEAS. P for performance, E for environment, A for actions, and S for sensors. Performance example is safety, comfortness. For example, we are driving a car, and now on the basis of the car we will explain through different kind of agents. Like P, performance. What is the safety or comfortness of the car? E is the environment, means the car will go on which directions, what are the obstacles. A is actions, for example, brakes, accelerator. S is sensors, example, temperature and wiper. Now, what are the types of agent? There are five different types of agent. First is simple reflex agent. Second is model based reflex agent. Third is goal based reflex agent. Fourth is utility based reflex agent. And fifth is learning agent. Then simple reflex agent. In a simple language, simple reflex agent means the environment is always fully observable. And simple reflex agent always works on the current perception. Means what is the current situation of the environment, on the basis of that the simple reflex agent is worked. And it always ignores the history, like it always works on current situation and it always ignores the history based on if then rules. Means condition rules is then and there applied. It doesn't see the history or it doesn't watch any other things. It always see the current situation, and on the basis of the current situation if then rules is applied. It is explained through a simple diagram. Means environment, the atmosphere of the environment percept or sense the current situation of the environment. Means what is the world right now. Then and there if then rules is applied, means condition is applied, and then the actions is performed through the actuator. It is explained through for example, if the temperature of the room is a 45 degrees Celsius, then switch on the AC. Means if the room temperature is 45 degrees Celsius, then switch on the AC. Here also, the if then condition is applied on the current situation of the room. So this is known as simple reflex agent. Now, model-based reflex agent. Model-based means knowledge-based agent. The two important points of model-based reflex agent is environment should be partially observable and it always store the percept history. it is a very different from simple reflex agent, because in simple reflex agent the environment was fully observable and it always works on the current situation of the environment, but in model based reflex agent it is a partially observable and it always perceive the history, means it always watch what was the history, what was the situation before of the environment, then the actions is performed. It is explained through a simple diagram. For example, the atmosphere of the environment percept or sense what the world is like now, means what is the state of the world, how the world evolves, and what my actions do. After these three things, means what is the world like now, then what actions I should do now, means then if then condition is applied. After watching what is the history of the world, then if then condition is applied, and on the basis of the condition actions is performed, which is known as acutator, and that action is again set to the environment. This is known as model based reflex agent. Now, goal based agent. Goal-based agent is one of the expansion of model-based reflex agent. Means goal-based reflex agent and model-based agent is quite similar. Three important points of goal-based agent is desirable situation, searching and planning, and it is also partially observable. Means goal-based agent is also partially observable. It is explained through a simple diagram. The atmosphere of the environment perceive or sense what the world is like now, means what is the state, how the world evolves, what my actions do. It is as similar as model based reflex agent. After watching what the world is like now, our if condition is applied here, means what it will be if I do actions A, means what my actions do if I do action A, and then what action I should do now, means I have reached at my goal, now I will watch my goal, what is my goal, means what action I should do now, and then the action is performed, which is known as acutator, and then the action is again set to the environment. This is known as goal based agent. Utility based agent. The actions which is performed which shows that the agent is in which state, either in happy or sad, and that is measured by utility functions, means the agent is in which state, either the agent is in happy state or the agent is in sad state, that is measured by the utility function, which is known as utility based agent. Three important points are focus on utility, not goal. Utility based reflex agent always focus on the utility, means what is the current situation, means either the agent is in happy or sad. Utility function, and then third as usual deals with happy and unhappy state. It is explained through a diagram. The atmosphere of the environment sense or perceive the nature through different kind of senses, and what the world is like now. It is what is the world like now, like state, how the world evolves, what my actions do, what it will be if I do action A. Up to this. Now, one new point is how happy I will be in such state. Means what is the utility? We know that utility means how the agent is. Agent is in happy state or in unhappy state. It is watched and then I will perform my action, and then the action is performed. What action I should do now, and then the actions is again set to the environment, means after watching what the world is like now and what it will be if I do action A, if then condition is applied, and then I will watch the utility, means it is in happy state or in sad state, and then I will decide what action I should do, and then that actions, means it is known as acutator, is again set to the environment. This is known as utility based agent. And last is learning agent. Learning agent can be divided into four conceptual components. Learning agent, the most important distinction between the learning element, which is responsible for making improvement and performance to the entire agent. Means learning agent always improves the performance of the agent. Means the performance standard is increased. The learning element uses feedback from critic on how the agent is doing. It always takes the feedback from the how the agent is doing. The problem generator is responsible for suggesting actions. And fifth and the last point is the problem generator job us to suggest explanatory actions. It is explained through a simple diagram, means the environment percept or sense through the different senses, and then the critic means the feedback is taken, performance standard, and from the senses performance element means the learning element, and then the goals is performed, that is problem generator is responsible for suggesting the actions, and then from the performance element the effectors means effectors, for example hands, legs, etc. Then the effectors which is, and from the effectors actions is performed which is again set to the environment. This is known as learning agent.